Watch as I use these cards to explain all of human civilization. First, you might wonder why Ace is at the top and Joker is at the bottom. That is because Jokers are the very lowest tier in all of society. These are the people that are known as weasels or rats. They need no further explanation than that. They are an absolute 1. Next, we have 2 to 5. These are commonly people who live on the street, known as trash, or people who might steal from you, or someone who does not really care about life or respect. 6 to 8s, we actually have a pretty happy zone here of people who kind of fall into their category and accept their place in life and can sometimes find a way to make things work. Other times, they live a pretty tough life, but in general, 6 to 8s aren't really too bad of people. Next, we have 9 and 10s. These are people who commonly live with jealousy and resentment. They like to believe that they are worthy of king and queen status, and it's their ignorance and just unpurity of heart that keeps them down here to be 10 and 9s. They really have potential, but ultimately will always fall short based off of just their morals and their heart. Next, we have Jacks. These are people who commonly figure out their place in the world and go along very well with a king or a queen. They're good as a hype man or a role as a best friend and somebody who handles things pretty well on their own and is pretty efficient but lacks leadership qualities and typically had to learn the hard way that they just don't have it like the kings do. So they eventually find their way into this place and they accept where they're at. Finally, we have the very top Ace, which is for artist or advisor, someone who is very wise and powerful, can relate to all of these positions, and trustworthy enough for the king and queen to listen to. Aces are very rare and are people who can change the world and make a genuine difference. Who are you?